So we're gonna make a little purse. I made these other purses. I made this one during a live. And then I made this one when I wasn't live or doing anything. Now we're gonna make a smaller one for like lip balm or just like 2 little tiny treats or whatever. You know, like little, or a gift card. So we're gonna start with a 6x6 sheet of paper. We're going to get our trimmer out. Actually, I'm going to get my trimmer because I want to get that circle off of there. Make sure that it's, see how the circle makes it over. So we're going to get rid of that, make sure it's 6x6. And it should be 6 this way. Perfect. All right. Then we're going to get our scoreboard. And then we're going to score at 1 1/4. So I've got 1 1/4. And then at 4 3/4. So I've got 4 3/4. Then we're going to rotate it to its side, and then we're going to score at 2 1/2 and 3 1/2. Okay. And we're going to turn it over, and we're going to fold in our score lines. Score lines. So we got all our score lines folded. Now, the 2 that are further from the center, we're going to fold them in like this. See how there's a lot of space right there? If we did this, we would be like, that's not the way we want to go. We want to go this way. Okay? Then we want to take, this is hard, this is the tricky part. We're going to take this little score right here, and we're going to fold it up so that we go right onto the line to the side here. And then on the inside here, we're going to score it down. And we're going to do that on this side. Take it, push it out like that. And we're going to bring our little score line right to there like that. And score that down. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to bring this in, bring this score line right here. I'm going to line it up to the side. I'm going to push that down. And then we're going to bring this one in, and we're going to do the same thing with this one. Just going to bring it in just like that. So that way, if we were to close this, this is what it would look like. So then we're going to take some tape. I'm going to use glue. A lot of people use tape. I'm going to use glue. And I'm just going to glue right here. Not going over the score lines. Stay right in that area right there. going to do the same thing down here. This side of the score line, this and this, just this little panel right here. And then we're going to fold them in just like that. We're going to glue them down. And then if we fold these up, just be able to fold it just like that. Look, just like that. And that's how we got the beginning shape of our little purse. All right, so we're going to lay it flat like this. And we're going to cut us coordinating cardstock, and we're going to cut them at approximately 2.5. Let's see. So we need a 1/2 inch by 3.5. So we need 2 of those. So we need them to be 3.5 inches long. We're going to go 3/4, 3.5. So we're going to cut them at 3.5, and then we're going to need them to be a 1/2 inch. And then another 1/2 inch. What is this measurement here? So I've got 2 of them at 1/2 inch by 3 inch. And then I need 2 1/2 inch by 6 inch strips. That's not big enough. That's more like it. So I know that this little metal bar is a 1/2 inch. So I'm just lining it up on that metal bar. That's 1, and then this is 2. If you have ribbon, you can use ribbon for this. Alright. Then we're going to get our bone folder, and we're going to take the longer strips and we're going to curl them over. And we could even use that side, it would be pretty too, but we're going to stick with the solid color. Alright. Then we'll take our little, actually we're just going to put glue right here, just like that, and then we're going to go in at about the 1/2 inch mark, and we're going to set that down just like that. And then we're going to bring this one in at about 1/2 inch in, and we're going to go just like that. And then we're going to take one of these other strips, and I'm just going to lay it right over it. Let's put a little extra glue right here just to make sure it holds. Make sure it's lined up right there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to spin it around, rotate it, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put some glue right here. Take our handles. And I'm using the grid on my grid mat, and I'm bringing it in at about a 1/2 inch. And then the same thing on this side, 1/2 inch. Just press them down. This one's just not straight. I want it straight. And I'm gonna put some glue right here. And I'm gonna bring this in. And I'm gonna set it down right there. And I'm turning it this way so I can see the edge, because I want to make sure I'm lined up to the edge. Oop. There we go. The good thing about liquid glue is you have wiggle room. If you use tape, it tends to grab immediately and then rip your paper if you need to move it. But if you use a good glue like pH neutral, I forget what it's really called. I don't think I have the bottle anymore. Or art glitter glue, Barely Arts glue, all them glues. They give you wiggle room, but then they dry pretty quick. So once you have it, you don't have to like wait forever for it to dry. So then that's pretty much our little thing. But you want to keep it closed. So let's make a little enclosure. So I have a little tag punch somewhere. Now this is the part I didn't think in advance. Let's see, what would this look like? That would be cute. Let's die cut this. I'm trying to find something that's going to stand out just a little. Something that coordinates, but we'll go with the darker, what we did for this. So I'm just going to take and cut me out an arch. I just dropped something and I don't know what it was. Make sure it ain't something that has a lid that might have come off. I guess I'll have to find out later. Let's run that through the die cut machine. Why is my machine off? It must have somehow come unplugged again. Yep. Of course, while I'm filming. While I'm filming, it would come unplugged. Plug it in, plug it in. All right, let's try this again. I didn't put it at an angle, so now I got speed bumps going on over here. Goes. And we're going to glue this down. But first, we're going to figure out... Oh, that just goes through. And you see how that's like cracking looking like that? I don't want it to crack looking like that. So I'm going to come right here and I'm just going to give it a little. Well, it's going to be like that anyway. Alright. Open it up flat again. I'm going to put glue on just this part right here. And I'll put it right in between my two little thingamajiggers. Then I want to get some velcro thingies, which I got some from Temu. So let's see how they work. This will be the first time I've tried them. Alright, so we've got the fuzzy side. No, we got the non-fuzzy. We got the one that sticks to it, and then the fuzzy side here. So I want the fuzzy side right here. I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stick it right to it. And I'm going to close my, bring that up. I'm going to close my little purse gift bag. I'm just going to close that just like that. And just like this. And voila, just like that, we have a little, you can put a little chapstick in it or a little piece of candy, and it's got a little Velcro. You just put your little Dumaflachi in there. I don't have a chapstick or a, but there you go, guys. And it's got a little Velcro, little gift bag. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more things like this on my channel, let me know. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Alright, bye y'all.